Hey guys, so today I am filming my May favorites video, so let's go ahead and get started. I have a few brushes here that I have been kind of obsessed with. This one looks weird because I washed it and it's been drying for 24 hours, so just the tip is wet, so that's what she said. These two are basically the same brush in two different sizes. These are from the Sephora Pro collection, the Featherweight Powder Brush and the Featherweight Complexion number 91, and this one's number 90. They're basically the same brush in different sizes. They're just so soft and they're dense but fluffy at the same time. This one is perfect for contouring. I sell so many of these when I am working at Sephora because it's so good. And this one I have been loving as all over powder brush. Like after I've done my highlight, my bronzer, my blush, I just go over it with this big fluffy soft brush. These guys are luxurious. They're so nice. This one's dirty because I just used it, and it's the MAC 221 and I use it for my eyes. This is a fluffy but long brush and it's perfect for creating a nice cut crease detail work, but it's still a blending brush, not like a pencil brush. I picked up the Morphe M510. My friend Gabriella, she recommended this to me and I got a Morphe coupon for like 15% off plus free shipping, so this was like $7 or something like that. And I've been using this for applying highlighter. It's stiff, so it picks up product without losing it, but it's also soft at the same time. And this is what I use to create this highlight over here, and it's precise enough that I feel like I'm able to highlight all of the different parts of my face without grabbing for a different brush or something. And I absolutely love these. So good. So this guy is an interesting new favorite because I was gifted this not that long ago, and Estee Edit, the brand, gone. So all of their products on the Sephora website, the Estee Edit line, is on sale. So if you want to try this, go get on it. It's the Radiance Activator Treat Prep Glow. I actually like quite a few products from the Estee Edit line. While most of them aren't really like my favorite things ever, I do really like this product. So this is something that you can use all on its own or underneath makeup, but it's basically a illuminating product. So it's like a cream with a pump. I really like how it smells. It smells like skincare, and it gives your skin luminosity, some hydration, and it also preps the skin. So I really like it as both skincare and makeup. Isn't that beautiful? I think this is one of my favorite illuminating bases because it's skincare-like. It goes on so translucent while offering a beautiful dewy glow. So such a shame. I really started to fall in love with this product and I've been using it almost daily. And of course, not gonna be around much longer. The next product I'm going to be talking about is another product that's on sale, and it's the Benefit Erase Paste. I've talked about this in the past. It used to be my go-to holy grail. Recently, I've been getting a lot of dark circles underneath my eyes again because I haven't been getting sleep. I've just been so sleep deprived. This stuff blanks them out really well and brightens really well. I have mine in number 1 Fair, and it's just a beautiful camouflaging color corrector. So it's a very thick concealer. Basically the reason it's on sale right now is because they're repackaging. I think Benefit's repackaging all their concealers. This stuff a little goes a long way. I used that today underneath my eyes. I had some darkness that the Kat Von D concealer couldn't conceal all on its own. So after I put the Kat Von D concealer, I realized it wasn't enough. So I went in and just dabbed a little bit of this on top. It does the job. I love this stuff. rediscovered. So the powder I've been reaching for underneath my eyes has been the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Micro Powder. I have mine in the shade number 1 Fair. I hit pan. It's one of those powders I'm going to keep repurchasing even though it is pricey. There's nothing quite like it in my opinion. It's not too dry for my dry skin, which most powders are. I go back and forth between this powder for underneath my eyes and my MAC Emphasize Pro Sculpting Powder. That one's more of a white, slightly glowy powder, and this one's more neutral, a little bit deeper, so it's perfect for my bronzy trend that I'm going through right now, where I'm all about like having a bronzy complexion, so I didn't want anything too bright underneath my eyes, and this has been doing the trick. So lightweight, so finely milled, and it's just a lovely airbrush type finish powder. I will say that if you use this all over the face with a sponge or a puff, you do kind of go through it kind of fast, whereas I've had this for over a year and it's been going strong just because I use a brush and just lightly set. I don't bake or anything like that with it. It comes with 8 grams of product or 0.28 ounces, so you know, it just depends how much of it you plan to use. I just use it underneath my eyes lightly. I suppose I should talk about this product next. So the powder I've been using with this big fluffy brush has been in the Natasha Denona Sculpt and Glow palette. Now, this is a pricey product, but I am obsessed. It wouldn't be a true favorites video for this month if I didn't talk about this. And I do have a full video on my thoughts on this if you'd like to see it. I am wearing all 6 products on my face today from this palette. You've got 3 cream products and 3 powder products. You've got a cream brightening product, which I've got underneath my eyes. You've got a cream contour product, which in my contour area, and then a cream glow product, which is probably one of my favorite products in this entire palette. It gives a dewy glow sheen to the skin without being shimmery or metallic. It's just a glow. And then there's 3 powders, coinciding powders. There's the Japanese pressed powder, and that's what I've been using with this brush because it's too dark for me to put underneath my eyes. I use this as an all-over shade, as like a bronzer slash blending out slash setting the entire face type of shade. And I also mix the powder contour with the Japanese powder because the powder contour is a little bit deep for my skin tone. And then the highlight. That's the highlight that I'm wearing on top of the cream highlight. Together you've got a bulletproof highlight that's going to last you all day. It's not going anywhere, and it gives a beautiful sheen. It's very intense. I find it to be an intense sheen, so if you want less intense sheen you can put less, or you could just choose one or the other. But man, this palette, I do love it a lot, and I'm very happy to have it in my life, and the packaging is stunning. Everything about this is bomb. Since we were talking about the Natasha Denona Sculpting palette, might as well talk about the other product from her that I am obsessed with. This is the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. If you guys have been following my videos, this will come as no surprise. This is so good. I'm wearing it on my eyes today. If you're interested in the look, the tutorial is already up on my channel. Look at this. I mean, come on. A messy palette is a well-loved palette, and look at that. Yes, yes. Obsessed. I don't know if there's much for me to say because I have a whole video on this and multiple tutorials. So okay, so even though I have been loving the Natasha Denona highlighters in that Sculpt palette, I've actually been wearing other highlighters more, and I know I featured this last month, maybe even the month before, I can't remember, but I've been raving about it. I have a video on this. You guys, this palette from NARS, it's so good. It comes with 3 highlighters. The texture is... I can't get enough. I can't. Like I said, I have a video, so if you're interested, watch that. This golden shade is what I've been wearing the most recently. And then my favorite shade of the 3 is the rose gold. And I wear this as like a blush or a blush topper. The new love of my life is this guy. So Melt Cosmetics is an independent brand. They came out with 3 highlighters in their collection. I love their eyeshadows. Their lipsticks I'm a little bit iffy on, but their eyeshadows are where it's at. So I got one of them to try it out. My friend Gabby has been raving about these. She swears like they're the best thing ever, and I have to say it's kind of amazing. This is the packaging, it's so luxe. It has this magnetic closure. These are made in Italy and they're supposed to be similar to, was it La Prairie? I don't know. Like they were like admiring or getting inspiration from a really expensive brand. Yes! So this is the highlighter. It's the Digital Dust highlighter. I got it in the lightest shade in Stargazer. This is one of those highlighters that I feel like you don't see until you hit the light, which is kind of ideal. I love wetting it to give myself a little extra sheen. You see it now? It's a little bit pricey. I mean, if you're looking into Dior, one of those highlighters, I would recommend this over Dior, and those are more expensive for less product, I believe. I've got a blush that I never really loved before until this month. Ofra Blush in Paradise Pink. I recently really got into this blush. It gives a really nice natural flush. I've got this on my cheeks, but it's also bright, so it's perfect for the spring, summer, and it's super cute. But that is what it looks like. It actually goes on pretty subtle, which I appreciate, while also offering like a bright shade. It blends out really beautifully, and I have been grabbing for this more than any other blush. This past month, I pulled out all of my ColourPop shadows, tossed a couple that had dried, but I had gotten good use out of them already, and swatched them all, was playing with them. These are amazing, amazing. I ordered 3 more shades. This is one of the new ones I ordered, and it's called Slave to Pink. Look at that. It's so bright. It's got like purpley blue reflex. It's this amazing duochrome. Oh my gosh, it's just... Now, like I said, these don't have quite the same shelf time as a powder eyeshadow, pressed powder eyeshadow, just because they're this unique, almost wet formula. So they do dry over time. I've had some long enough that they did dry out, but you get really good use out of them, and they're $5 a piece. Look at that shade. I mean, come on, right? So it's like mesmerizing for real. A shade that I pulled out that I love and have had for a long time is So Quiche. It has purpley reflex in it too, but it's more of like a neutral, bronzy, almost green brown with tiny purple reflex. I like to use this So Quiche shade all on its own, just all over the eye, and just blend it out through the crease, and it just gives a really beautiful multi-dimensional smoky eye effect. I'm gonna try and wipe these away, and you're gonna see this stains. Look, I'm trying to wipe my finger on a wipe, and it's there for good. You guys, I'm gonna have this on my hand for the next week. It's not going anywhere. This is staining, which is kind of bad, but also shows the staying power. These are the Wonder Brow. I'm wearing it today on my brows. I have a video on this if you're interested to see the application, my full thoughts. Check out my review. Before I do anything on my face, I mix these two shades on the back of my hand, go in and apply a little bit of these, and it's given me such peace of mind with my brows. My natural brows I just don't like them. So with a little bit of this, I feel secure because I know they won't rub off. These are so long wearing, you can rub your brows and they're not gonna move. That being said, I don't like how they look on their own. I like when I go over it with some powder and gel and concealer, but if need be, I could wear these on their own. And it's not like my Anastasia pomade where I feel like I can just wipe my brows off and not even realize they're gone. They stay put until I take makeup remover and remove them. They're not crazy long lasting. Any kind of oil will take them off. If you're wearing moisturizer beforehand, they won't adhere properly and stuff like that. But if you're interested, watch my review. My security blanket. Even if my other brow products fade, this will still be there, like underwear. Okay, and then I feel like I have to mention this. I can't remember if I featured this in last month's video, but I've talked about this. This is my YSL The Shock mascara, you guys. My holy grail mascara. I am milking this travel size. I put a couple of Inkblot Duraline drops in here just so I could use it till it's dead, because this is an expensive mascara. I already have a full size waiting for me. One coat of this and you are just good to go. Like, it's so voluminous and lengthening and dramatic, which is everything that I want in my lashes without making them droop or heavy. They really keep them lifted and it stays put. It doesn't flake. So even though this is pretty dry now, I still don't see much flaking at all, if any. The removal process is a little bit intense. I have to like let makeup remover soak into it. Otherwise it just stays put, but I am in love. I'm in love. So good. This guy is Maybelline Truffle Tease. I actually meant to show this in my last month's favorites video because I was obsessed with it last month, but for some reason it slipped my mind. It was in my bag and I forgot about it. But it's continued to be one of my go-tos this past month. And look, I'm needing a new one. So it's a beautiful, deeper nude. The formula is just really pretty. It's very creamy. It's slightly brown but has like a rose undertone, and it's stunning. I really, really love this lipstick. I grab for it all the time, and I love you. I love you. And then another nude shade I have been loving is from Charlotte Tilbury. This was gifted to me and it's Nude Kate. I used to have a mini and I ate through the entire thing. It's a very similar sort of nude. It's a little bit lighter and peachier. So I'm gonna put this right next to it. So this is Nude Kate and this is Truffle Tease. So it's just a really beautiful peachy nude. It's not so pink and it's more like peachy. Love it. And then the final lip product, these are kind of all on theme. I think it's because I've been playing up the eyeshadow more, so I've been throwing on like more nude type lipsticks. This was also gifted to me and it is the Kevyn Aucoin Molten Lip Color in Rose Gold. Yes, it is stunning. It's not sticky at all. It's like a thick lacquer. It has this amazing duochromosity to it and shine. I wear this all on its own without lip liner, without anything. Look at how glass-like it is. It's just such a beautiful product. I don't find that it bleeds. It does fade in intensity within an hour and a half or so. But if you don't mind reapplying lip products, these 3 are really fantastic. None of them are super long wearing, but they're hydrating and just flattering on the lips. I've been online shopping for sunglasses basically. And I have a pair of sunglasses I got off of Hotlook that are really cute, and they like are more rounded and they are polarized. I love polarized sunglasses because when you drive, you're not seeing all that glare and everything looks nice and clear, and it's just really cool. So I was on the hunt for more polarized sunglasses, but ones that are reflective and mirrored. So I got these 2 pairs. They're from the same company. This one is silver on silver. This is how they fit. I think they're really cute, and the best part was that not only are they polarized and they came with a hard case and a cleaning wipe, but they were $17. I mean, they're not like fancy sunglasses. I got them off of Amazon. I'll link to them down below, but they have all kinds of colors, and these are the 2 that I chose. I also picked up one of the Desi Perkins sunglasses from Quay, Australia, from Nordstrom, and those were 60 bucks I think, and I got the gold ones. I haven't gotten them in the mail yet. They sit a little bit bigger than these ones, and they're flatter, and they have a really beautiful mirror to them, but they're not polarized. This little guy, so I don't know if I featured this on my channel before, so I apologize if I have. I don't remember having done so, but this right here is the case, and inside is this little portable wireless photo printer. It's the Instax Share Fujifilm printer. So you get these little Polaroid Fujifilm strips, and you put them in this, and then on your phone you upload whatever pictures you like or take with your phone or whatever. You email them to yourself, something. You get it on your phone, you download the app, and then you can print out the photos. So the reason I went for this instead of a Polaroid camera is because I wanted to be able to print any photo, whether or not it was taken with the camera. Does that make sense? So with a Polaroid camera, you take a picture, that's what gets printed. And for me, I have like lots of memories, so like I wanted to print those older ones, things like from my wedding, things like that, and be able to print them. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have a ton of Polaroid photos up on these shelves. Those were all printed with this little printer. I also got this off of Amazon, as well as all of my film and this case. But it's been one of my favorite investments. Have been enjoying this, and I figured some of you guys might be interested in this little portable printer. It's wireless, it's super cute, and it holds a charge really well, and yes, I love it. Love it. So I put my gold brushes in here, but it's basically this oil slick pencil cup from Target. Isn't it cute? So I saw this when I was browsing with my friends Angelica and Charlie. Hey guys. So I waited like a month or something, like a few weeks, and I just kept thinking about it. I was like, I don't need it, I don't need it. But I just kept thinking about it. So I went back and I picked up one for myself and one for a friend because she loved it too. So if you're interested in getting your hands on this, it is from Target. Okay guys, so those are my monthly favorites. I really hope that you enjoyed this month's favorites video. If you did, thumbs up, comment, all that. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, stick around for the fun, join my Cake Faves family, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. Catch you in my next one. Bye. Has